for making my dream become a reality. Thank you very much. Well, I love the beauty industry, and I hope that you all do too. One thing that I have found out throughout my career is that management is one of the hardest jobs anyone can have in the beauty industry. I have an amen corner, so if you believe that, raise your hand. Raise your hand. I know that it's very hard for you. How many of you all have been managing for less than 6 months? Raise your hand. Okay, very good. Anybody brand spanking new, less than 3 months? Wow, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well, today we're going to take a journey. Now, I ask you that because I wanted to make sure I'm in the right room, so nobody in here knows everything there is to know about management. Am I correct? Okay, I'm in the right room. Today's class is called Rules of Engagement. Rules of engagement. Well, what do I mean by rules of engagement? Have you ever kind of felt like when you're getting ready for work that you're kind of going to battle? I've witnessed it, and I've managed before, and I've all types of things can go on in stores. You never know what's going to happen, so you've got to be ready. So today I'm going to share with you 4 easy, simple rules of engagement. Because in order to manage, you have to engage your stylist first. If you can't keep the attention of your staff, then it's going to be even that much harder to actually manage them, to help them to reach their goals, to help you reach your store goals, to give excellent service. So are you ready to learn the 4 points, the 4 simple rules? Yes. Okay, let's go for it. Now, if you turn your attention to the slide up here, what is this? It's the eye of the tiger. So when you get up in the morning, you should have the eye of the tiger. You put your sport clip vest on. If I can get it on. It won't fit over my blazer too well, but you all get the picture. Okay, even if you look crazy. You keep that, don't ever let them see you sweat. If you let them see you sweat, it's over. It's over. You've always got to stay in charge, in command of the engagement. So the first thing you have to do in order to be a super teacher is you've got to love learning. Next, you've got to share. Isn't that a cute photo? Mama, could you come up here for a second? Yeah, up here. You know how your parents used to do you? Right here. Come right here. And I just need you to sit right here for a second. Sit in this chair. And while she's coming up here, I just have to show you another slide. Who knows who this is? It's not my daddy. Hello, darling. Have a seat right here. This is, I'm pretty sure that you all are familiar with this man. Everybody grew up with this man. Can't believe you don't know who he is. This is Dr. Seuss. Oh, I know. I didn't know what he looked like either. But when I was a little girl, my favorite story was the places you can go, and really it was the Cat in the Hat. That was my favorite story. And what my mom would do, she would rock me to sleep every night. Wouldn't you rock me to sleep, Mama? She said yes, every single night. So what I would do is I would climb up on her lap, and I would sit down, and of course I was smaller then. And I would hold on, and I'd lay down, and she'd read a book to me. And okay, Mama, read. But that's not the funny part. The funny part was she fell asleep before I did. And, you know, I just have to say this. I was really a child prodigy. I was a genius. Yeah. I learned how to read at 1. She didn't know it because she was asleep. What is your management style? Remember I asked you a little bit earlier, what are people saying about you? There are all types of books and things that you can take online, and I'm pretty sure that you all are getting much training. But try to define what type of manager you are. Do you like to get everybody's opinion? Are you afraid to make a decision on your own? Are you afraid of rocking the boat? What area is it that you need to actually work on? So right now, I need everybody in here to close your eyes. Don't fall asleep. So that means when I say open, you gotta open them. So close your eyes. And I want you to think about one area within the realm of management that you really feel you need to work on. It's your weakest point as a manager right now. It's your weakest point. It might be delegation. It might be motivation. It might be educating. It might be trying to keep up with all the different hats that you have to wear. What is your weakest point? Okay, open your eyes, and I need you to write that down. Write that down. And for the next 3 months, I want you to focus on improving that weakness. Focus on getting to know yourself. Focus on that weakness, whatever it is. If you have to go to your coach for help, if you have to go to your team leader for help, if you have to go to some management books for help, whatever it is that you need to do to improve on that one particular area, I want you to focus on it for the next 3 months, okay? So do I have your commitment? I don't believe you, so raise your right hand. This is. I state your name. Promise to focus on my weakest area for the next 3 months. And if I don't, Jeanine will come to my store. She will grab my clippers and she will shave all of my hair and I will look crazy. Okay. So you've got to do it. You've got to do it. I can find your stores. I can find you, okay? But I think that is something that we neglect to do when we come to trainings, is to actually have something solid, something that we can actually take home and work on. You can't learn and you can't improve everything right here in class, but you can actually take it and take it back to your stores. Because believe it or not, you all are not here for yourselves. You all are here for your staff. It's not all about us, is it? Even though sometimes we think it is all about us, it's about your team. It's about motivating them and getting them engaged. So this is rule number 2 of engagement. That's hands up. Put your hands up. That's called the attitude stance. We don't want to do the attitude stance in the room. Okay, next stance. Let's practice the next stance. This is called the unsure. This is when a stylist or even a customer or a team leader comes up to you. I found this to be very common in the interaction between managers and team leads, where you cross your legs and you're kind of unsure and you're pulling and tugging on everything. I also call this, I have to use the bathroom. Okay? Now, this is by far the most common stance of a store manager in the beauty industry, because this person is standing in front of an imaginary mirror right now, and I call this one mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the most beautiful manager of them all. I don't care what these stylists want, I just want some new color in my hair. this is how I'm going to do the whole meeting. I'm just going to have everybody look at the mirror while I look at myself when I do my hair. So that's called mirror, mirror. Many times we do talk through the mirrors because they're all around the store. So you have to be careful not to have the mirror, mirror stance.